Alright, new year, new hairstyle, new school, new semester, new DVD and Blu-ray video. Have outdone myself again. This is going to be my biggest DVD and Blu-ray video yet. And yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff. And we're doing things different this time because I've actually got way more DVDs than I do Blu-rays. So we're doing the Blu-rays first this time. And you guys better not just watch this and then stop. So first one I got, trying to update my collection to get every movie in this franchise, I got Spectre, Daniel Craig's last James Bond movie. So now I have all 24 official James Bond movies. I've also downloaded the 1950s version of Casino Royale, even though I think there's a possibility you can get it legitimately, but I'm not too sure. So now I just need to pick up Never Say Never Again, even though that's actually a remake of Thunderball. I'm not going to pick up the 60s version of Casino Royale. That movie was just... man, I had so much trouble sitting through that movie. No. Mainly picked this up because it was cheap. I got Ang Lee's Hulk movie, the one that was made in 2003. Not a huge fan of this one, as you would have learned if you saw the review for it, but it was cheap and it's something you can put on, you know. And when it comes to superhero movies, that's an area where you're willing to get a lot of bad movies, like with horror and somewhat sci-fi, I think, yeah. Now, originally, I didn't think I was going to get this, but gradually I found myself having more and more of a desire for me to get it after rewatching the two movies that came before it, so I picked up Blade Trinity, currently the last movie that has Wesley Snipes as Blade, but a funny story. Originally, when I picked it up, I actually ended up getting the Canadian release of the movie, which is right here, but that's actually only the theatrical cut of the movie. There's no special features, no menu, nothing. So I realized I'd gotten actually the wrong disc, even though actually, as you'll notice, it says the Blu-ray doesn't include the theatrical cut. Well, that's because I got the real version, because this disc matches the other two quite well, so now I got both cuts and both endings, along with the special features that I knew were there, even though I'm not a real big fan of this movie. But I'm glad I actually watched it, and it actually wasn't as bad as the second time around. Now this next one was a movie that I meant to review, but I just sat on my butt, and now that I have a lot less free time, it's gonna be tough for me to find the time to watch the extended cut of this movie and then give my thoughts on it, even though that's something I think I should do. Even though I'm probably not going to say anything original, I got me the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs. Superman. And like even the name, yeah. If you've seen the movie, I think you can imagine what I'm talking about. And one thing that was interesting was that even though it says Blu-ray plus DVD, they don't actually have, you know, the flip tray. They put the discs on top of each other, so I got rid of the DVD, but kept the Blu-ray for the theatrical cut because that has the special features on it. Yeah, it's odd that they didn't do another commentary cut, a commentary for the extended cut. But as everyone has been pointing out, special features on DVD and Blu-ray are going down the drain lately, and it seems like Amazon is making a lot of things out of print now. That's annoying, yeah. These next two are romantic comedies that I had on DVD but wanted to upgrade. They're She's All That and No Reservations, although as I think I've said before, this isn't really a romantic comedy, it's a romance movie. It's not actually that funny if you ask me, but I found with a lot of romantic comedies they don't entirely fit that label that well in my mind. Maybe it's just me. Expanding on my collection of this TV series, even though this is a little bit of a gimmick item, I picked up Supernatural, the anime series. What this appears to be is they take episodes from the first 2 seasons of the show. I believe maybe it's the first 3, and then they redo them, obviously in anime style. So they're able to include a couple of things that aren't in the show as it is, make it a little gorier, and then it seems like there's a possibility it may even show as a background that aren't in the real episodes. I don't know though, it's been forever since I watched this show. I'm gonna have to do it all over again, yeah. But I'm planning on rewatching a lot of TV shows that I previously had been, so I can better understand them, yeah. Now this next one, I wanted to get this so I could get all the special features for the second movie in this franchise, down to just a couple of discs, so I didn't have to, buy it over and over again. But then, of course, when Paramount, I think it was, released the third movie in this franchise, they did the exact same thing, gave extras exclusive to each, like, retail chain. Just, come on, really? It's just annoying, but it's still nice to have the first 2 in this franchise. I got Star Trek, the Compendium, I think you call it. Yeah, so now I've got Into Darkness right there. Easy. Tad bit of a moment to re-dip, but that was a gift, so I didn't truly double dip. Now this next one is a TV series that I've actually reviewed and stated that I loved, minus the last season of the show, but I have wanted to investigate the franchise that surrounds this TV show, and after I finished getting my AA at the community college that I was at, where I was at my aunt and uncle's, my mom and stepfather gave me a $500 Amazon gift card, as a gift, which is how I got most of this stuff. And at the end I decided to get this because I do want to rewatch this, and now that I've seen a bunch of other TV show seasons for shows that kind of tank the show, I don't think I'm going to mind this one as much, because it actually wasn't as big of a downgrade as I made it seem. It was just the first real instance that happened to me. So what is it? Stargate Atlantis, baby, yep. All 5 seasons. Although, I kind of wish that they would just combine, 1, 2, and 3 in here, then have 4 and 5 be their own individual bits, because I kind of felt like those seasons were vastly different, right? Now, this last Blu-ray will require an explanation, so I'm just going to show it to you real quick. I got How Are We? Now I know what you're thinking, but this is the 10-disc set. This isn't the 15-disc set. Well, the 15-disc set was out of print for so long, I decided, okay, fine, I'm just going to get the 10-disc. But thanks to a bunch of information that I've learned from Zara Nizarak and Skinslip, a friend of his, you can actually get quite a lot of the content that's on the 15-disc set that actually isn't on this, because the second disc that's in the John Carpenter Halloween movies is actually just the other main Blu-ray release that exists. So what you gotta do is look at the discs that are in here, check the logo for the studio that released it, and then get the other studio's Blu-ray. So then you're up to 12 discs, and then the second disc that's in the Rob Zombie one is actually the same disc that you would get on the Blu-ray anyway, so that's 13 discs. And the producer's cut for Halloween 6, you can actually get that disc separately, although it appears that the extras that are on there aren't ported over, but you still get the movie, so you can get 70% of what you're missing just like that, because the other disc that I haven't mentioned is a bonus disc for the entire set, and you can't get that separately. It's exclusive, although you might be able to find 1 or 2 of the extras put up online someplace, I don't know. And then you also want to consider getting Halloween's 4 and 5 on a DVD, because the Blu-rays cut out one special feature. That's actually what I did. I'm actually not going to watch them Halloween free, so I got rid of that disc and the Rob Zombie 1 disc, because I'm going to get it again anyway and put the DVDs of 4 and 5 in here. Sneaky me. Okay, time to move on to the DVDs. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just make a part 2. See ya.